Join me as I dive into the chaos of the news cycle and challenge myself to make sense of the latest headlines involving Trump, Kamala Harris, and Fox News. Today, we're pitting three of the most powerful names in politics against each other in the ultimate news showdown. In one corner, we have Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, known for his unapologetic and often controversial statements. In another corner, we have Kamala Harris, the first female and first black Attorney General of California, who has been making waves in the Democratic Party with her progressive policies and sharp tongue. And in the third corner, we have Fox News, the conservative news giant that has been a thorn in the side of liberal politicians for decades. The interactions between these three are not just a sideshow, but a reflection of the deep-seated tensions in American politics today. Kamala Harris, as a high-profile Democrat, faces the challenge of being taken seriously in a party that has historically been dominated by old white men. She's been criticized for her tough-on-crime stance, which some say is a relic of the past, and her willingness to work with Republicans, which has earned her the label of cop-out from some on the left. At the same time, she's been praised for her fearlessness in taking on the Trump administration, particularly when it comes to issues like immigration and healthcare. Trump, on the other hand, is facing a whole host of challenges, from sagging poll numbers to ongoing investigations into his campaign's ties to Russia. His administration has been plagued by scandal and controversy, and his tweets often seem to distract from the real issues at hand. But despite all this, he still has a stranglehold on the Republican Party, and his base remains fiercely loyal. Fox News, as a major purveyor of conservative ideology, faces the challenge of being taken seriously in a world where fake news has become a rallying cry for both the left and the right. The network has been accused of peddling conspiracy theories and pushing a partisan agenda, but its defenders say it provides a necessary counterbalance to the liberal mainstream media. Fox News has been a thorn in the side of both Trump and Harris, often providing a platform for critics and skeptics to sound off against them. Harris has been on the receiving end of some particularly vicious attacks from Fox personalities, who have questioned her nationality, her identity, and even her intelligence. Trump, on the other hand, has had a love-hate relationship with the network, praising its coverage when it's favorable and bashing it when it's not. One of the most memorable exchanges between Trump, Harris, and Fox News came during the 2020 Democratic presidential primary, when Harris clashed with Trump over his tweet about 4 congresswomen of color, telling them to go back to where they came from. Harris, along with the other candidates, roundly condemned the tweet as racist, but Trump defenders on Fox News were quick to spin it as a harmless joke. That kind of dynamic, where Trump says something outrageous, Harris and other Democrats call him out, and Fox News defends him, has become all too familiar in American politics. The most dramatic moment in their interactions came when Harris confronted Attorney General William Barr during a congressional hearing, pressing him on whether he had been influenced by Trump in his handling of the Mueller report. Fox News personalities were quick to label her as bullying and rude, but many on the left saw it as a much-needed dose of tough questioning. Whatever your opinion, it was a pivotal moment in the ongoing saga of Trump, Harris, and Fox News. So what does it all mean? Well, for one, it highlights the deep divisions in American politics today. Trump, Harris, and Fox News represent three very different visions of America, and their clashes are a reflection of the tensions between those visions. But it also shows us that, despite the chaos and controversy, there are still voices out there willing to take on the status quo and challenge the powers that be. Thanks for watching, and if you want to share your thoughts on this ultimate news showdown, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you're interested in more analysis on the latest headlines, be sure to check out my video on the top 10 political scandals of the decade, link in the description box.